Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, the June 2nd of 2025. I'm Gio Benacourt, and this is a recording done right about 45 minutes or so prior to the USA session open. All right, well, it's the beginning of the month, a new month, a renewed trade war. The US and China trading accusations over alleged breaches of their tariffs. Truth isn't the most auspicious way to kick off June, but there is reason to be optimistic. China on Monday hit back against President Trump's accusation that he broke the temporary trade deal. The tone is alarming, but context helps. White House officials suggest a call between Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping could happen this week. That suggests the war of words is largely posturing in order to gain leverage, but that doesn't mean the tensions can be totally ignored. There's no guarantee a Trump Z call will result in a permanent deal ahead of the August 12th deadline for the trade truce to expire, or even that the call will actually take place. A breakdown is still a risk. Now, markets fell Monday after having a bumper May, and we're looking at the Nasdaq, S&P 5, yes, Nasdaq right now on a daily candlestick. We have opened, the gap down. So let's take a look at a 30-minute chart and see how this will unfold, or how is it unfolding on this 30-minute chart. So as we did saw that the market did open gap down, but we have in this half hour been moving higher, looking to fluctuate or at least trade above the 50-day moving average, and the Bollinger Band here is really just squeezed. There's not much volatility in place anyhow, so I'm going to use 21,360 as possible level of resistance and see if the market would actually fluctuate towards that. Now, support levels, I'm going to use the lower Bollinger Band, and then the next level is going to be 21,120-ish. So I'm actually speculating that today's market fluctuation, well, wait a minute, let me open up the chart a bit more. 21,140 actually, and rather than 21,400, I'm going to use 21,320 and see if that, yeah, I think that would be best. And as far as support, I'm going to use 21,220 and the lower Bollinger Band and see, because we're doing it in half an hour. So again, let's take a look at the daily, how the day opened, right? The S&P has more of a fluctuation, is more in the green than, but also it opened gap down. It has basically been closed. So in that perspective, let me bring up my lines. We have actually, let me do half an hour. All right, let's close this. Let's open up the chart. As we open up the chart, we see a better view of what the market could actually show us it's going to be doing today. That resistance line is way too high. So 5,900 right now is a psychological level. So as half an hour goes, let's just use that 5,905. Let's tighten up the levels of support to the 20-day moving average, or the medium, and then 58.80. Take a look at the Dow. Go back down to a daily. See how is that puppy looking? Bringing up our levels, our lines. tying up just that could go. So we have basically also open gap down, but it has been closed. Fluctuation to the downside. Now let's see as we open up our chart. I'm going to use medium and the lower Bollinger Band. Let's open up the puppy a bit more. 42,300 and 42,260. I mean, actually, that's pretty wide. Yeah, I'm gonna 42,075. Crude oil. Take a look at daily. So on that daily, this is why it's important to see the fluctuation on a daily candlestick, because it catches the whole movement of today, of so far of the session. So we see a big, strong candle to the upside. I mean, this is a very strong parabolic movement. Okay, so therefore we need to obviously set some new levels. Now let's go back down to half an hour, and actually this in half an hour, obviously we're gonna be having more of the levels, more into the body, because obviously it's half an hour, but we can at least identify where that parabolic movement has lost steam, has lost momentum. So we see it actually is coming down now. So we are going to use that level, $63 round value, and then a medium, because I now think that jolt is done. This is probably taken most likely because for some reason it got rejected up here, right? So basically 63.80 is what I'm going to put that level, and then 64, just using round value, 64. Now, as we open this chart, all right, so initially I'm going to use this swing low, this little volume cluster, and then just time this up to 63. Nat Gas. Let's go down to a day. Day. And then we have here. All right, so basically we open gap down and we rally to the upside after some news coming out. So let's just bring up our lines into today's fluctuation, because this is way too wide. It is most likely it'll retrace. How much of a retracement are we gonna see? That's what we need to ask ourselves. Use our tools to 33 to 36, and then the medium resistance. I'm gonna use that swing high, and then 346. So basically 10-cent range. It's turning lower now. So let's take a look at gold, which is also has made a parabolic movement, strong one. In a daily, our previous levels haven't really been touched. So I'm gonna bring these puppies up. Bring these guys down. Going to 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna use this area right here. Probably level of support, bring up, and my second one, 33.50. My first one, and then my second one. top of the Bollinger Band resistance, and this last two candles, a double top with the wicks. So profit taken. Let's see if it'll fluctuate 33.50 and then just take another bump to the upside. Silver as well, making a parabolic movement, strong parabolic movement to the upside. $33. Going into half an hour. So in this half an hour, we need to tighten up our levels. 33.80 and then 34 resistance. 33.40 and then the medium. So nice move to the upside in this last half hours. So looking for the market to rally, continuous rally. It's moving higher. Oh, so copper just shut up. Let's just go back to a daily to see if we can. Yep, parabolic movement on both metals. Let's go into half an hour. And there we have 490 jumping at me. I'm going to use the open Bollinger Band. Initially, the medium. Yeah, 480. Could be taking. So we have an hour and a half to the upside to recover this move, this half hour move. So could we say that the momentum has lost its steam, and now we're coming to retrace? Let's see if this movement to the downwards will be equal to this one. Profit taking is obviously taking place. So Bitcoin just tanked. Bitcoin tanked. Will it trade towards the 100,000 psychological number, which is basically where I placed, almost placed that level? Is that too much? I think so for now. For half an hour, yeah. So let's just do these levels, this crossing of the moving averages and the top Bollinger Band. Then the euro. Also strong movement to the upside, parabolic movement. We need to obviously just place it a bit tight. So 114 is looking to, I'm speculating that it will be the levels for euro to sustain. Let's see if this is just people just selling off. The dollar's taking a hit, most likely also. 114.40 and the open Bollinger Band. Let's take a look at the pound. Go on to the daily. Strong move to the upside again. So everything is moved to the upside. 30 minutes. $135.6 and the open volume band. Then moving averages are jumping at me. So could this be its way to start the month, or will this be just a hiccup? So the dollar index is taking a dive. So 99 has broken 99. Now it's below 98, into the 98s. So will it come down to 98 flat? That's the question that we want to ask. If it does, we'll see a continuation of that movement. But basically, that's why the parabolic movement on these things. Obviously, just about this things going on. Let's see what happens. Also, because of what happened with Ukraine and Russia, will Russia retaliate? Will this, just take us to a really World War III? We don't know. We'll have to see. But obviously, things are happening, and take your trades, use percentages as your stop, as for your take profits. We're gonna be seeing a continuation of this movement. Let's see how much of it will we see of it in the US Session Open. That's it for today. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.